5 key metrics every construction project manager should track. Tracking key metrics is vital for the success of any construction project. As a project manager, your role in monitoring these metrics closely can make the difference between a project that hits its targets and one that spirals into delays and cost overruns. This video will break down the 5 key metrics every construction project manager should track to improve efficiency, ensure budget control, and deliver projects on time. By understanding and implementing these metrics, you'll be equipped to address challenges proactively, make better decisions, and lead your team more effectively. Let's explore each metric in detail and discuss how to use them to elevate your project management game. Construction projects rely on tight schedules, and any delay can create a ripple effect, impacting deadlines and budgets. This is where schedule variance, SV, comes into play, a metric that measures the difference between planned timelines and actual progress. Schedule variance helps you analyze whether your project is ahead or behind schedule. It is calculated using the following formula. SV equals earned value, EV, planned value, PV. Earned value, EV, the actual value of work completed at a given time. Planned value, PV, the budgeted cost for the work scheduled at a specific point. If the value of SV is positive, the project is ahead of schedule. If negative, it's behind schedule. For example, if your team planned to finish 50% of the project by a certain date but has completed only 40%, the schedule variance highlights this shortfall. Tracking SV offers several benefits. It enables you to spot delays early. It helps recalibrate schedules by identifying bottlenecks. It keeps stakeholders informed about the project's progress. By monitoring SV regularly, you can ensure your team stays on track and make timely adjustments to avoid larger setbacks. Budget management is a cornerstone of successful construction project management, and the Cost Performance Index, CPI, is one of the most crucial metrics for this. CPI measures financial efficiency by comparing the value of completed work to the actual cost incurred. Here's the formula. CPI equals earned value, EV, / actual cost, AC. If CPI 1, the project is under budget. If CPI 1, the project is over budget. If CPI equals 1, the project is exactly on budget. For instance, if a project has an earned value of $100,000 and the actual cost so far is $90,000, the CPI is 1.11, indicating the project is performing well financially. Conversely, if the actual cost is $120,000, the CPI drops to 0.83, signaling overspending. Why is CPI important? It provides a clear picture of your financial performance and enables proactive decision-making. When you identify overspending, you can reallocate resources, combat inefficiencies, return to a financially sustainable path. CPI promotes accountability in managing budgets and helps you optimize spending throughout the project. Labor plays a huge role in determining a project's success. However, labor inefficiencies can lead to delays, budget overruns, and even project failure if not addressed quickly. This is why tracking labor productivity rate is essential for gauging how effectively your team is utilizing its workforce. Labor productivity rate measures output relative to the resources used. The formula is simple. Productivity rate equals work completed / resources used. For example, if a team completes 400 square feet of work in 8 hours, its productivity rate is 50 square feet per hour. Regularly tracking this metric helps you understand how efficiently your workforce is performing, whether you need to adjust staffing levels, if certain tasks or phases require more training or equipment. Low productivity rates could signal staffing issues like overstaffing, understaffing, or unbalanced workloads. External factors such as poor weather or equipment breakdowns can also affect productivity. Here are some tips for improving labor productivity. Create clear daily goals and monitor progress. Provide adequate training and motivation to team members. Use technology like project management software to optimize schedules and resource allocation. Efficient labor contributes to keeping the project on schedule and reduces unnecessary costs. In construction, change orders, requests for additions or alterations to the project scope, are almost inevitable. However, frequent change orders can significantly disrupt schedules, inflate costs, and create confusion among team members. That's why it's crucial to track change order frequency. Change order frequency measures how often scope adjustments occur during the project. A high frequency might indicate that the original project scope wasn't clearly defined, planned, or agreed upon by stakeholders. Why is this metric essential? Repeated changes can cause delays, especially when team members must pause or adjust their work. Strain the budget, as modifications may require hiring additional resources or purchasing new materials. Lead to miscommunication and frustration among team members. To manage change orders effectively, begin with thorough planning and obtain stakeholder buy-in on the project scope. Communicate changes clearly with all team members. Prioritize each change request to minimize interruptions. By tracking change order frequency, you can identify patterns and address the root causes behind frequent adjustments. This will help your projects run more smoothly and maintain alignment with their original objectives. Safety is a non-negotiable priority in construction. Accidents or injuries can result not only in project delays but also in financial losses and damage to your team's morale. Monitoring the safety incidence ratio plays a critical role in ensuring a safe working environment. The safety incidence ratio measures the frequency of safety-related incidents during a project. It is calculated as follows. Safety ratio equals number of incidents/total hours worked. For example, if there are 2 incidents in 1,000 hours of work, your ratio is 0.002. The lower the number, the better your safety record. Why is tracking this metric important? It reflects how well your team is adhering to safety protocols. It ensures compliance with industry safety standards, avoiding legal ramifications. It protects the well-being of workers, boosting their morale and productivity. To reduce safety incidents, conduct regular safety audits and inspections on site. Provide comprehensive training on safety procedures and equipment usage. Encourage employees to report safety risks or hazards promptly. A low safety incidence ratio builds trust with team members and stakeholders while ensuring the project moves forward steadily. Prioritizing safety means you're fostering a culture of accountability and care within your team. Tracking the right metrics is an essential step for successful project management in the construction industry. By focusing on schedule variance, SV, cost performance index, CPI, labor productivity rate, change order frequency, and the safety incidence ratio, you can monitor the health of your project and make informed decisions to keep it on track. Here's a quick recap of these 5 key metrics. Schedule variance, SV keeps timelines in check, ensuring the project stays on schedule. Cost Performance Index, CPI evaluates budget performance to avoid cost overruns. Labor productivity rate measures workforce efficiency and improves resource allocation. Change order frequency identifies disruptions caused by frequent scope changes and mitigates their impact. Safety incidence ratio tracks workplace safety, ensuring compliance and preserving team morale. By integrating these metrics into your regular project tracking routines, you'll gain a comprehensive view of your project's performance. Moreover, sharing progress regularly with your team fosters transparency, builds accountability, and aligns everyone toward shared goals. Ultimately, tracking these metrics allows you to deliver more successful projects on time, within budget, and with improved team satisfaction. Begin implementing these today, and watch your project outcomes improve significantly. Thank you for watching, and here's to elevating your construction management game. Subscribe, share, and like for more informative videos. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more watching.